Welcome chaps to the long anticipated 8 years no shampoo results video. I've been making these update videos on YouTube for 7 years now, and I basically am going to show you how not using any shampoo or any hair products whatsoever for that matter has affected my hair and scalp health. But first of all, as we always do in typical flaky scalp tradition, let's have a look at what my scalp used to look like right before I made this change and stopped using shampoo. Now, as you can see, my scalp was in the rather unfortunate circumstance of being covered in grotesque flakes. And it was also incredibly itchy, and it was often keeping me up at night. But what I eventually discerned was that actually shampoo was making this problem worse. And I tried multiple different shampoos, but I was always getting the same thing at that time. This really dry, flaky, itchy scalp that was causing me trouble. And so I thought, well, why not just ditch shampoo? It's clearly not a necessary product. It was only invented around 100 years ago, and human beings didn't have disgusting hair before that point. So let's just quit using it and see what happens to the hair and the scalp. What I very quickly found was that this actually gave my scalp relief. It stopped this terrible flaky psoriasis dandruff-like problem, and I was able to return my scalp to normal rather quickly. Now obviously you can see that I had a shaved head at the time that I did this, and I continued to shave my head for another few months after I quit shampoo. But what I actually found when I grew my hair back was that the quality of it was a lot nicer without using shampoo. And so I just never went back to using shampoo. And at this point, it's been 8 years. And as you can see, my hair is perfectly fine quality. It's not just a massive grease. A lot of people like to say that there's, these things that we get in our hair all the time that cannot be washed out with water. But it's just not true. I mean, if that was the case, my hair would be pretty terrible right now, but it's not. It's in quite good condition, if I say so myself. Now, a lot of people always comment on these videos that when they quit using shampoo, after just a few days, their hair is overwhelmingly greasy. And people like to make a lot of jokes about that in the comment section. But this is actually because when you use shampoo, you strip away the natural oils in your hair. And then what happens is your scalp produces an excess of these oils to keep up with the fact that you're constantly stripping them away, to essentially keep your hair moistened and hydrated enough. So then when you quit using shampoo, what happens is your scalp is still producing all this excess oil. And that's why your hair just gets swamped with grease. And then you go back to using shampoo to get your hair not greasy again. But what you can do if you stick to this is you can actually break that cycle of having an excess buildup of scalp oil. And over time, your scalp will adapt to produce the amount of oil that it should. And you won't have greasy hair anymore, even if you don't use shampoo. I'm unable to show you the status of my scalp because of all this long hair that I have. And I'm not going to shave my hair just for the purposes of this video, which unfortunately may disappoint some of you, and did disappoint people last year with the update I made for 7 years. But if I try and give you a glimpse, hopefully you can at least see that it's not covered in tectonic plates anymore. Now anyway, to close off this video, I haven't used any shampoo, any conditioner, no hair products whatsoever for the last 8 years. It improved my scalp condition, or completely fixed it in fact, and it also improved my hair health. I don't have problems with greasy hair or with dirty hair. It also doesn't smell, and so why not give it a go? I have a video where I go over a lot of in-depth tips on how to do the no shampoo method and how to minimize that grease in the initial phase, which I didn't really have to deal with too badly because I had a shaved head when I did the transition. But anyway, thank you for watching the video, and stay tuned for the 9-year update, in which I can guarantee you nothing will change, and I'll make the exact same video year after year